Welcome back to my channel, guys. Now, on the table in front of me I've got a few pews, but I'll get to them in a minute. It's not a review. This is about the pathway to Airsoft. Now, right off the bat, you've probably seen videos on YouTube and a few on social media on different bits and pieces, you know, the big names obviously. Now, the pathway in is the first step. You see all these YouTube guys, full tactical gear, vests, all sorts of stuff, this, that and the other. And it's not about the kit that you're wearing. You can turn up in jeans, good pair of boots, a hoodie. I recommend bringing some gloves along if you're hiring. If you get shot in the hands, it bloody hurts because skin to bone. Ooh, yeah, it's a stinger. It don't break skin unless you're really close, but on general, it just stings and hurts for a few seconds and then it goes away. So, the pathway into Airsoft. When you do decide to, get involved, don't worry about the kit. Like I said before, hoodie, jeans, boots, bring a pair of gloves along. You'll hire your gun, gameplay for the day, all your BBs, the marshals look after you, and quite a few of the experienced airsofters will sort of take you under your wing, take you under their wing and, show you the ropes and help you out here and there. And if you've got questions, don't be worried to ask. We will help. We won't laugh at you. So, the pathway in. Go on Google, find an airsoft site near you, ring them, find out about the site, ask them questions. They'll give you all the information because they love new players. You could be the next greatest thing in airsoft, you never know. You could become a collector like I have, you never know. It's, how can I put it, it's epic. It's a massive world of fun and there are a lot of great people involved in this sport all over the place. The shops, the airsoft sites, the people who play the game, the manufacturers, everything. So, your pathway in, find a site close to you, ring them up or go on the website, have a look at the dates they've got available, prices, all the rest of it, which is the usual controlling factor, as well as transport and getting to these sites, because a lot of them are in sort of rural or industrial sort of locations. Now, when you're hiring, like I said before, gun, BBs, iPro, all included in your hire package for the day. Different sites, different prices. Now, the site you want to choose is the closest one to you to be your main site, your go-to site, and they will help you get a UCARA. Which now brings me on to this little setup, and of course tactical Santa here is, keeping an eye out that I do things right, because he definitely wants you airsofters to get something nice and tactical in your stocking, ready for next year's gameplay. Anyway, right. Here we go. Now, a lot of people will go for an M4 based platform, such as this. Now, this is a high-end one, don't get me wrong. A lot of them out there that are at the lower end of the budget are polymer, but equally as good. In some cases, even better. But this is your basic M4 platform. Your magazine, your pew. Oops, make sure that little diggly's in there. Oh no, it's not going in. Go in. There. And away you go. Pew. Semi, full auto, back to safe. There's no batteries in it, I've already checked, but yeah, the M4 based platform, and this will lead me on to something else in a minute. Now, with Airsoft, if you do decide to get into it, can lead you down many different paths, as I've already said. Now, for me personally, I've got a bit of a passion. Just I'll have a quick sip of my brew. You don't mind, do you, Santa? You're alright with that? Yeah, cool. He's still smiling. Oh, coffee. Right, so leading into different routes. Now, your typical sidearm can be your primary, which is your main gun that you use all day, but I wouldn't recommend it because they can gas out, limited rounds in magazines. They do operate and work as an imitation to the real thing. Now this is a Glock and one of my favourite pews. Well, actually I have many favourite pews. Torches are always a good thing, but anyway, skip that. Your M4s start at around 120 to 150 for a very basic package. That gives you a reasonably priced M4, a battery and a charger. That's when you actually get your UCARA. Now if you want to buy these things off the bat without the UCARA, 50% of the gun's got to be painted in a really stupid colour. So if I were you, get your 3 hire games, or if you've got a friend who's already into it, big kudos, you might be able to borrow a pew and get out with him. Now, once you've got your UCARA, like I say, it opens up a huge world of airsoft to you. You can become a collector, you can get any rift that you want to buy. I bought quite a few, well, more than quite a few, but anyway. Yeah, the road in, it's a simple road. All you got to do is take that first step and away you go. Now you might hate it, you might love it, it might just be an occasional thing. For me personally, I've gone at it 100%, absolutely love it. Now to show you a couple of the pews I've gone for, my actual go-to gun of the moment used to be the M4, but with me being quite old I've decided to slow things down a bit and go for DMR based rolls. Now DMR doesn't give you a great deal over M4s, it's pretty much the same gun, but you've got slightly higher power. That means your BB travels a bit faster, and in most cases if the gun's set up properly, further. This is set up, and this for me personally is my go-to gun. My secondary is my M4, but I always carry a sidearm because if I'm carrying the DMR, that can't be used in close quarters. So Britain's quite a cold country, bringing me to a CO2 based gun. This will run 99% of the time. Yeah, it can suffer with cold and slowdowns, but it will keep working. It won't gas out like a green gas gun. Now in the warmer weather, you can go to the green gas guns, which brings me to my personal favourites alongside the Glock, the Heckler & Koch, namely the VP9. This is an out and out summer gun. Got really heavy slide on it, and yeah, you ready? I like this gun, really do, but colder weather, these with this type of fill up on green gas suffer in the cold. It's just the way it is. Gas reacts to temperature. Warm gives you more pressure, cold gives you low pressure. Low pressure means that you're getting more fluid than pressure, which isn't always good. Now there are a couple of guns out there in the green gas world that do work, but you have to keep warming the mag up. That means keeping them inside your body, next to your body, warm. And this KWA M93R is one of them guns that just keeps going. This was featured in my Crazy Ivan video just recently, and I really do like these guns. They're quite heavy, very unwieldy, but bloody good fun nevertheless. And yes, all of these have been checked prior to me doing the video that they're clear. Comes with a little front foregrip that can be folded away, and obviously quite big mags, and I've got extended ones for this as well. So yeah, fantastic gun, beautiful. But some of them you might hear people saying, what about the Colts and stuff like that and the other pistols out there? Well, there's another CL2 puppy that works in the cold really well, and it shoots like a demon. Now, I had this at Anzio on the 10th, and I'd just like to say again, from the bottom of my heart, Amy, who's the team leader there, I am sorry for shooting you in the boobs. It was a knee-jerk reaction, so my sincerest apologies. Wasn't intentional at all. Now, you've got a variety of sidearms that you can have, and it all depends on personal preference. There is no rights and wrongs in this game. The quality of the gun depends on how you look after it. Now, if you're unlucky, you can buy a really naff one that needs a bit of love. I wouldn't recommend it. I would always go for the brands that work, and from my opinion, my Double Bell, Cymer, Golden Eagle, and occasionally Double Bell, bit hit and miss on there, but the first three, or first three, brilliantly priced, work a treat. The Cymers are pretty much like the Volkswagen of the airsoft world, along with the Glocks from WE. They just work. Not brilliantly, but not crackly. They work in the middle, and they're reasonably priced. So there is the road into airsoft. To sum it up, it's a good laugh. You'll have fun, even if it's just for the day, and it might spark interest to bring a couple of friends along, team up against each other. It's entirely up to you. For me personally, I enjoy it. I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy collecting the pews and the trademark guns and the special one-offs, which that Ares 308 is becoming a bit of a special one-off, because nobody can find them anymore. They might re-release them, so Ares, if you're listening, get this back out in the world again. People want it. Now, just a quick heads up, or a bit of a teaser, for my Christmas present this year, I've actually found a one-off. It's the beginnings for a company that is well established in very high-end airsoft, and that will be coming on Christmas Day, so you can watch it after, because nobody wants to watch YouTube on Christmas Day unless you're me. So there you go guys, the road into airsoft. It's simple. Ring up, talk, get involved, see whether you like it. If you do, play the 3 games inside of 2 months, get your UK Air Rifle Association's registration number, buy what you please. Look, even Santa's got a Desert Eagle. Nice packing there, Santa. Right, till next time guys, how can I put this? How can I put this? Be safe, play safe, and always call your frickin' hits.